right, so here he is, the #1 lightweight contender, and man, if that's not saying something, right? Got through the gauntlet at 155 pounds, made himself undeniable, and now tonight, TC, we find out what he has for the champion.
It long has been considered the deepest weight class in the UFC. So you know to get here is very tough. You have navigated the waters. You have done everything right. When it was time to press square, you press square. When it was time to press X, you press X. You better do it again tonight if you want to become the champion. There is no room for error as you try to win a UFC championship.
And no room for a 1 pound allowance. He was right on the number, 155 pounds, championship weight. Confidence is high that he will wrest the title away here tonight. All right, so Islam Makhachev getting back on the proven ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you got to think it's going to take the very best out of his opponent to wrest the belt away tonight.
Anyone that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestling's got to be on point. Your striking's got to be on point. But more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hasbullah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hasbullah in the corner of Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev is ready to go, and that means so are we for our main event. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jim Miller. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Lightweight Champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo World Champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man has proven elite as well. A true 5-tool player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division. Well, these are some trying to set up a choke here. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. right, so the fighter's setting up another sub attempt here. Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
Starting to get it in there deep.
Well, he's got his back now. 2 minutes to go. All right, working inside his opponent's guard. Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough.
Oh, he's advancing. Good job by the champ there. Slide back out.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly. He's postured up. He's landing big ground and pound. He has to move on the bottom or the fight's gonna get stopped.
Under a minute to go.
Oh, in the mouth. This is where he wants to be.
Takes his back now. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Islam Makhachev. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Final seconds of round 1. Round 2 is next.
Take a seat. Breathe. Deep breath for me. Breathe. In through that nose, out through that mouth. All right? Good? Great round. All your takedown.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You know, few things more exciting in mixed martial arts than a submission, and he nearly had one there.
He almost had it. He had it locked in. He thought the fight was over, but his opponent was able to escape. But the next time, if he goes back to that position, maybe he gets the finish he wants so bad.
Second round underway. Miller gets tattooed by that straight punch.
More strikes to the head.
Well, hard to imagine we would get this late in the fight and have the BJJ practitioner not attempt a single takedown. What gives?
I have no idea. He's not even tried to get this fight to the ground. I don't know what's happening, or maybe something happened earlier in the fight that's deterred him from fighting the fight that we have come to expect from this guy. I mean, I cannot believe what we are watching. Push away.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
He's got to start throwing down.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Miller getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. Well, he's on his back, but he's landing. Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited.
Oh, he's going triangle here.
Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position. Nice shot there by the champ.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
"30 seconds to go in the round. Grounded him, And pounding him. Nice job.
Knee on belly.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this 3rd round of this championship fight. Taken down here by Makhachev. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Oh. Big right hook there by the champ.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Makhachev. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head.
Trying for a submission here.
He's got the sub locked in.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse.
Oh, looking for the submission now. Ooh, arms in tight. Ooh, strong grip on the arm.
Look at him with all that pressure starting to get tight.
He's having his way with him here.
Stay tight, stay tight.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Makhachev. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Ground and pound strike there now. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on a hip.
Oh, submission attempts in bunches tonight. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
He's in a lot of trouble. That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
And mixes in a takedown. Why not?
Nice.
Stay in there, buddy. Grip the toes. Use your footwork.
Good job being a threat off your back and not allowing your opponent to get comfortable. Nice sub attempt.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
Miller getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up.
Short elbows, short elbows.
Now he's got a good body position. Yup.
Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
All right, take your time, relax, breathe. Move and relax for me. Escape.
Oh, going for the armbar now. That might be tight. Looks to me like he's got that submission close.
Starting to get deep. Looks like he's going to get the finish.
Whoa! Submission defense. He gets out.
I mean, calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an armbar.
1 minute left.
Under a minute now to go. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Work those hips.
Makhachev's attempting a triangle here. Let's see if he can finish the deal. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
All right. Deep breath, man. Listen, you are destroying him. Let's stay in control of this fight, and let's keep with what's working. Go out there.
All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight. On that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. That was a perfect shot.
All right, hammer fist here by Miller. Great work here from the bottom fighter. Miller's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. Well, the fighter's going to have to address this offense coming his way. He's getting really bloody around that eye.
Yeah, now it's just become a big target because his opponent is just seeing the blood and he's just going after it. He has got to move his head before the strike starts coming in his direction.
Oh, how about that? Setting up an arm lock now. Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tight.
It's starting to get really tight in there.
All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
Take it back, both hooks.
Nice transition.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev. Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. All right, so we go down the stretch. He is clearly losing this fight, and at this point, you just abandon position and go for submission, yes?
Yeah, you got to just go. You got to start throwing things at the wall and hope something sticks.
That is it! Islam Makhachev! That has got to feel good!
Holy smokes!
All right, let's get it to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 44 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
All right, so he defends the UFC lightweight title tonight, and I think in so doing starts to close the gap on the pantheon of lightweight greats. A hugely successful defense tonight.
Big